Eldest apprentice brother beyond not worried about the sect. He's to make cattle and horses for my junior brother. And you, as the eldest, but all day long there's a saying on the mouths of all the juniors. Since you refuse to accept, then how about my man Huang Fan? You are the only immortal cultivator in the sect. But was inexplicably slandered by a junior apprentice brother. Steal sect supreme treasures. And after the senior apprentices learned about it, not only does it not justify you, or even rumor along with it. See this scene, you wouldn't smile. Go through. Just squeeze the junior brother on the ground and rub it. Do you think this is a female frequency? If you refuse to accept, give me Huang Fan a good reflection. In the Skywalking Wing Law Enforcement Hall Square, at this moment, the disciples are cruising on you, the eldest apprentice brother, and Keanu and sect, Lord Qin Chengsu, sat on the throne. Say to the woman next to you, Junior, Sister Yuli, although you are Shao Chang's revered teacher, but senior brother still has to remind you, with Zhao Qin's temperament, he definitely wouldn't do something like steal treasure. You stop now. It's not too late to ask in private later. However, Luo Qingshuang heard this, but the expression is cold. Senior brother is steward, since I am in charge of the sect, criminal law. Even though Lu Chen is my disciple, he made such a big mistake. How can I let it go? Judgment in front of the disciples of the profound sect. It is also to guard against the sect. Don't do that, theft. Otherwise, the sect will be punished. To see him so sure, a number of elders had a subtle change in the Lord's eyes. Even Qin Chengsu doesn't know how to be good. He deeply regrets handing over the power of criminal law. District A, innate profound pearl. How it compares to Lu Chen, Luo Qingshuang did this, just too embarrassed. No need to dissolve this judgment form. And the sex lord just prepared to act. Listen to a familiar thunder. Next moment, a purple figure has appeared in the hall. You made him think for the first time. Barry is going too fast. It's not a good thing either. As soon as the journey appeared, Luo Qingshuang immediately got into it. Instantly, I was thinking, get down on your knees. Hear that. You look at the teacher who has taught you for 10 years. Quietly interrogate teacher Venerable. I don't know what the disciple did wrong. As soon as you come, you have to get the disciple down on your knees. Although on the way here, Zhao Xihai has told him the consequences of the previous cause through sound transmission. But you still don't understand. Why should Master judge himself in front of the whole sect? Could it be because of that incident? But it's been 3 years. He still holds a grudge. Luo Qingshuang snorted nonsense. Lu Chen has a disciple who reports you. Steal the sect's supreme treasure, innate profound deeds. Brutally murdered 2 pavilion disciples. You complete duty. At this moment, Qin Chengsu also looked at you, waiting for your answer. Actually, even if you really arrived at innate profound deeds, it's not a big deal. He will find reasons to help you. However, when you see Teacher Sovereign so aggressive, he also immediately looked directly at Luo Qingshuang. Shouted. Both mysterious heavenly monarchs are summoned. Have the whole sect hold a trial conference up and down. Must be in your mind. Already think that this monarch is a person of Dao's treasure. Why ask more? Stop talking. Your eyes sweep across the hall, elders peep Zoro, and their disciples. A deep voice said, but this monarch is curious. Who is this unknown fellow who dares to slander this monarch? It is felt that this monarch's underjade whip cannot be pulled. Still think this monarch's Huang Shangdu is disadvantageous. Have the ability to stand up. Let Ben look at it. How many lives do you have? Enough for Benjamin to kill you. The word fell to everyone, like a thunderous explosion. Some disciples were weak with cultivation. More on the spot, stumbling, and the Chen standing behind Luo Qingshuang is also been influenced quite a bit. Or the ring on his index here. A slight undetectable fluctuation of the soul energy quietly erased the true meaning of the thunder tribulation of the sound. This will allow me to recover. Normal, but you are keenly aware of that trace of soul fluctuation. Set your sights on the Chen, but I haven't really fully invested. A voice directly interrupts your thinking. Lu Chen, you really don't see the coffin and don't cry. Since this form dares to convene this judgment confidence, naturally there is evidence that you stole the treasure. Seeing you doesn't even scream at teacher, Luo Qing's double pretty face appeared to touch his leg. Coldly snorted. Immediately let the Chen stand up behind you. Show the evidence of Lu Chen's treasure robbery with the friend. Make the Chen stop as soon as you see this. Question. You falsely accused this monarch of stealing treasure. And when I heard that, the Chen shook his head. There was anger in it. Justice, rhetoric, false accusation. Senior apprentice brother. That's wrong, isn't it? I saw it with my own eyes. You killed 2 pavilion disciples of Ling stole the innate found ritual shows. Picking back Yang and sect disciples. Did not die at the hands of demons and monks, but died under your sect's genius sword. How tragic. Today, even then, I also want you to be careful the fact that Table suicide. Seek justice. This word moved some of his disciples. Looking at Lu Chen's eyes was changed. Facing the Chen's slander, your brow is sweating. If it is not due for the presence of the sect lord, acting on the spot will damage the sect master's faith. You already pulled off the Thunder Jade whip. Hang this guy up and hit him. A key exercise period in the district. You ever speak to this monarch like this? Who gave you the guts? You ask in a cold voice. Live like thunder. At the next moment, a purple thunderbolt appeared out of nowhere. Straight to the Chen. Frightened, he stepped back. Who knows? At this time, there was an ice wall rising up from the ground, blocked in front of the Chen. Fairly blocked the thunder path. Luo Qingshuang's pretty face angry, coquettishly reprimanding Lu Chen. You're so bold! Dare to kill in front of your own seat. Seeing that Luo Qingshuang cares so much about the Chen, the corners of your mouth were slightly flooded. Cynically, he said that the more he left the Heavenly Lord, the more he defended him. This key training end is not in the way. Lu Chen, Qingshuang didn't expect you to say this. Extremely angry, immediately lifted Jade hand gently. Primordial surge. Instantly, a frosty hand slapped Lu Chen. But at this time, Qin Chengsu saw that the conflict between the two sides was getting worse. Immediately, a deep shout was enough. You guys, this is a mundane food market. What it's like to be noisy. The great hand of speech struck across instantly collapsed, transformed into a sky full of frost. Qingshuang hears the sect lord's warning. Can only endure inner shame. Gnashing teeth. Lu Chen is your junior brother, not a treasure for a teacher. You ignore him when you hear about him. Looking at the Chen again, asked, since you said that you saw this monarch stealing treasure with your own eyes. So, Han Jun is curious. You have an intimate master finding. How did he escape this divine exploration? Your question. Immediately wake up those wobbly peak master disciples. The Chen's cultivation is nothing more than the 7th layer of Q finding. How to avoid the great perfect divine consciousness of the Holy Glory. Just when everyone was wondering, who knows, the Chen is not in a hurry. Take out a piece of jade pendant. Explain that this is the secret magic weapon given to me by Master, able to escape the exploration of monks under the Nascent soul. And the disciple also has further managed to hitting the first civilian descent. Here jade video of seeing innate profound being. The Chen spoke surprisingly, shocking the sect lords and elders and video. Could it be that Lu Chen really stole the innate profound being? You see this. Ro is interested in looking at it. Yo, it's quite well prepared. Even the recording is ready. I saw the Chen take out an ancient shadow spirit jade. Project the captured image. It was Lu Chen who stole into the Lingbao pavilion. Steal innate profound beings, but was unexpectedly discovered that 2 pavilion guardian sect. Kill with a shot. That footage, intermittent. Looks very real. Sect lords and elders have also identified. This projection is real. In other words, Lu Chen really stole the innate profound beings. He also killed 2 of his sect. This made Qin Chengsu somewhat overflowed. Even imagery. He wants to excuse Lu Chen. I don't even know how to justify it. However, you look at the video released by the Sniff. First of all, let's say that you have been close for more than a month. There's no task for that, just the face of the image. Younger than he is now, more like him 3 or 4 years ago. At first glance, I knew someone was impersonating. However, Luo Qingshuang, a fool, is partial to belief. Immediately angrily asked Lu Chen though that the evidence was conclusive. What else do you want to deny? Still no guilty plea. Chen Changsu is lightly sighing and shaking his head. Little Chen, you're confused. If you need to make profound deeds, just say it. Why steal? Side, even other people are elders. It is also the case that even if you open your mouth to persuade you to act, they feel that as long as you are sincere, it's a big deal. Get a couple of lashes, closed for a period of time. There is not much loss in releasing you at that time, but you don't give a damn. Look up at Luo King, rather ask how you leave Qianzhong. What are you going to do with me again? However, without waiting for Luo Qingshuang to open mouth, the Chan can't wait to jump out. Naturally, abolishing cultivation. Expel the dry origin sect. You heard that? Laughing on the spot. And these words, it also made Qin Changsu and the elders wrinkle their brows. They turned around and looked at Luo Qingshuang. The status is obvious. Let him control his disciples. Stand down. Lu Chen's punishment, you don't need a disciple to follow. It was a real teacher to Chen. Immediately nodded, but he was just about to step down. Unexpectedly, the next moment was forcibly suppressed by a pound of intimidation. Keep him on his knees, unable to move. Rush on this scene. Instantly let a group of patriarchs and elders get up together. They advanced and looked at Lu Chen in disbelief. King Xiaojun even broke through the nascent soul. Even Luo Qingshuang opened her eyes wide, incredibly stunned. He actually broke through the nascent soul. And Qin Chengsu is very excited. Lu Chen is not more than 80 years old. He's already Yuan. If the baby gives him another 20 years, the former Yuan sect will give birth to another warrior fighting powerhouse. What innate, profound pearl, Lu Chen. It is the true supreme treasure of the former Yuan sect. This is you. Shining in front of the Chen. Grab his hair and lift it up. Raise your hand and his face. Crackling back to the main hall, pulled his nose blue and swollen, like a pig's head, and then dropped it on the floor. Stepped on his head, furiously rubbing in front of the sect Lord elders. The tone is full of disdain. Who can eat at once? District key refining hand also dare to slander Yuan Ying Jiangju. Oh, this was a female frequency. Could it be that you still want this monarch to baby you? Self-certified Jason. You're having trouble with vengeance. Even if this monarch stepped on his foot to death now, and will not be punished in any way. Because this monarch is Yuan Ying Jiangju, and you're just a key practicing it. In this world, strength is the greatest truth. Seeing that you want to step on the Chen's head with one foot, Luo Qingshuang's true face showed a touch of anxiety. The evil Apostle Hugh wants to kill people inside his head. Stop talking. Then he raised his hand and made a froth with a deep shield, forcibly pushing him back. At the same time, 3 figures grew up from behind Luo Qingshuang. Stand in front of the Chen, protect him behind you. It is actually the few female disciples of the Yi Tiangju. You see this waving to break up the frost. Looking at Luo Qingshuang, with over agitated holds purple thunder in the eye, made his heart tremble. At Luo Qingshuang setting aside, looking up, then hurriedly lifted the Chen from the ground. I saw his handsome face that had been beaten as a pig's head. Show a look of heartache. Quickly take out the wound-feeding pill and take support. This scene fell to the disciples of other peaks, to make them envious and jealous. At this time, Li Kaiwei, Luo Qingshuang's third disciple, and fifth disciple fight. I immediately glared at you. They didn't expect my own gifted senior brother. After the treasure harvesting killings were uncovered, I actually want to kill someone. Shut up. It's too disappointing for them. Junior brother Meng had not seen each other for 3 weeks. I didn't expect you to fall this far. It seems like a revered teacher expelled you from Wulu Peak. That's a really good thing. Senior brother Meng, if you want to hurt junior brother today, and stepped over our bodies. Seeing 2 senior sisters so defending themselves, the Chen, who is leaning behind Mu Qingyan, smiles defiantly at you. It's like a little man with a vision. But watching the Chen's junior sisters and junior sisters inspire, flashes of disdain. A group of ants also want to touch this monarch's emotions. It's too high regard for yourself, isn't it? At this moment, Luo Qingshuang's voice opened coldly. Princess, the matter is clear. Lu Chen robbed treasure and killed people. Now I want to kill people and kill them. Extremely simple. It is difficult to drive the primordial sect for me. In the future, you will be a disaster in all directions. This seed is as a punishment by sovereign. Proposed to abolish its cultivation. Imprisoned in my Yuli farm. Personally guarded by the seed. The first thing I said was that I wanted to put you to death. Even if it is abolished and repaired, and keep you in captivity for eternity. It can be said that it is extremely venomous. Even more incomprehensible is the fact that the person who proposed this punishment. It was the master Qiang Yuanzhang who had taught the path for 10 years. Many high-ranking executives of her. I can't help but losing my eyebrow. But there are also a lot of people who are unhappy with you. For example, Shang Yu, who spoke at this time. Sect Lord, I think that Li Tiangjun's words are justified. Cultivation path. You focus on cultivating the heart. Although the dumping monarch's talent is outstanding. But if the heart is not good, fear becoming a major disaster in the future. If you let other disciples in, it will also affect the harmony of the sect. Also ask the sect Lord to impose the law partially. Don't excuse him for dumping the king's talent. Shang Hongyu and Luo Qingshuang are also vice sect lords, responsible for the internal affairs of the sect. Weak cultivation. It was many years in the early days of Nascent. Both vice sect lords voiced their desire to punish Ru. Some elders and the chief lord also began his end. Agreeing with them, if you hear that, look up at Shang Wan. He'll go like this old thing. Don't think you don't know what he's up to. Taking this opportunity to avenge his grandson. Dreamed years ago, Shang Wan's grandson does not know if he's alive or dead. He snatched an elixir in a secret realm. Look, he's a fellow disciple. Let him go. He doesn't know how to do either. He's attacked by Yuan Kai. Because of this, as the old man Shang Wan Hongyu bear a grudge, wants to avenge his grandson. But what really didn't occur to you, or is Luo Qingshuang trying to kill you like that? At this moment, you look at your good master. A look of sarcasm appears in his silver eyes. It feels like that thing 3 years ago has become his inner demon. Don't kill yourself. It is difficult for him to go further in the future, but obviously, he took the initiative. How can it be blamed on you? Perceive your sarcastic gaze. Luo Qingshuang's pretty face flashed with resentment. A scene from 3 years ago also appeared in my mind. Waist cannot help but tremble slightly. A simple hand holding the ice jade buoy cannot help but squeak. He forcibly expelled the image of shame from his mind. Looking at you coldly, loudly said Lu Chen. Even if you break through the nascent soul, it's hard to change the fact that you stole treasure and killed people today. This seed is your revered teacher. Self-important cleanup tool for dry essence set. He immediately swept away the dust. Frost today. Endless frost coalesces into a winged ice image. Snuffed at you. However, the next moment, thunder rolls instantly landed on the ice emperor. Instantly fragmented it. I see you standing in the middle of the hall. Purple hunting. Seems like thunder's not moving. Gaze at the group male. At this moment, you look coldly at the falling frost. The colder he said, the more he left the Hahima. Same as Yuan Yun stage. Although you're a small realm higher than this mana. But do you think you need a few years to kill this mana? As soon as this word comes out, everyone in the hall was trembling. This is going to tear your skin off. But none of them doubted the truth of your word. After all, once upon a time, you just arrived at the Jin breaker section. Scooped and went back. Strongly kill a Yuan Ying early magic team. And the threatened Luo Qingshuang, even though the silver teeth jetting back. But I had to admit, I really am not his opponent. Then he snorted coldly. Looking at Qin Chengsu, Sect Lord asked the Sect Lord to enforce the law in partial. Shang Wan Hongyu followed closely with him. The Sect Lord asked the Sect Lord to enforce the law in partial. At the same same time, the Chen moved out, and they also knelt on the ground, asking for mercy. Even outside the hall, thousands of disciples begged, voices are loud and powerful, echoing inside and outside the law enforcement hall, facing the two by sect lords, many elders, and peak lords. And the requests of thousands of disciples, even Chen Chengfu is under a lot of pressure, stuck in a tank. Oh, that is not. And he looked up and laughed. Laughter is full of disdain, incredibly harsh. The Chen heard this laughter, somewhat alarmed. Hurriedly questioned Tao Lu Chen. Why are you smiling? Rumor has it you stopped laughing. Looking down at the Chen, eyes swept across the hall. Everyone. Why is Dao Hanjin smiling? This monarch laughed at me. Laughed at his opinion. Laughed at his laugh. Chen Xiaojun, Lord Bo. Which one am I waiting for is not your senior teacher? How dare you school me for being stupid? It just makes no sense. The old man wants to fight you. Shangguan Honglu lives. Irresistible rage. I'm going to single out you right now. But you dismissed it with a smile. Just accomplished at the age of 6. 11-year-old Xi Dan. Now, at the age of 18, she's a nascent soul. Heavenly side crown, absolute substance. Unparalleled. Now, another listens to the 3 words of refining key scan. The trial of this monarch is imminent. Aren't you stupid? Isn't it wasteful? Today's Japanese monarch wants to see this Qianlin sect up and down. Who dares touch this monarch? Who can kill this monarch? A moment of silence. The next moment, a powerful momentum swept across the country. Thousands of thunderbolts emerged from the body, into a frenzy. Thunder and see the heavenly tribulations. Li Shi Lu Chen. You rampantly Shangguan Hong, you glare. You're furious. Too arrogant. Too dazzling. Others, however, feel the horror and intimidation you exert. But my heart couldn't help but type. Even Luo Qingshuang started to back off his side. No one wants to have a relationship with. Yuan Ying, heavenly monarchs battle capable of retrograde battling. Even Qin, I also cannot guarantee that I can fight and win. Seeing things begin to spiral out of control, Qin Chengshu is no longer entangled. Hurriedly shouted Zhao Chen. Calm down, master. I assure you, the Kainian sect will never let you suffer a trace of grievance. It is said that you are not moved by it. Gaze toward the Qin, who was protected behind them by looking in. Thunder flashes in the eyes, killing intentions at a time. You don't bother to point out the problems in the image. Even more disdain to do something self-evidently easy. Immortal cultivation will learn. The strong are honored, even if he slaughtered millions of creatures. The world still needs to respect him. He looks up back, rush on the purple thunder light that is fast to the extreme, crossed in front of Wu Feng's axe. Looking back, the Chen has been uplifted by you. Little brother Chen Chen, senior brother, the Wu Qingyan, they exclaimed in amazement. Want to go forward to rescue the Chen, but was suppressed by your back. This strict you what wrong. Refining gas. I also want to save people in the hands of heavenly Lord Yuan. Lunatic sleepwalker. Teacher, save me. The Chenjian saw that the senior sisters were repressed hard. Lateral head to Luo Qingshuang to help. However, Luo Qingshuang shuddered like a tear. No action taken. Struggling inside, this puzzled the Chen. Master, why didn't you save him? He didn't know. It's not that Luo Qingshuang is hopeless. It's about not daring to save. Because right when you do it, he receives your transmissions. If he gets in his way, then you make public what happened 2 years ago. Let everyone know. In the eyes of the world, the fool and arrogant is a disciple Yan Yu who was forcibly seized after going into a fire, and also wants to discipline Lu. This made Luo Qingshuang angry, but he didn't dare to make it. I don't know why you stand at this one. But this monarch does not want to ask so many questions in the next one. No, you don't have a next level. Soul flying, soul catch, ants. Go ahead. Surge the palm of the hand. Purple thunder flashes in the Chang's frightening gaze. It instantly covered his whole body. Crackle. The Chang's complexion changed dramatically. Want to call out to the soul in the ring for help, but you didn't give him that chance at all. District refining. Ants also daring calculate. Yuan Ying Tianzhen does not know if he is dead or Wanjin Thunderbolt destroyed his body powerfully. Even souls don't let go. His soul feels scattered. No more reincarnation. Reincarnation. Until the dead Yeshen do not understand. Why is the other party so unscrupulous? Dare to kill him in front of the sect, Lord, and the elders. Weakness is the original sin. The junior brother Xiao Chen, junior brother Mu Qingyan, Li Wei, they showed up in disbelief, unable to accept the downfall of their little junior brother. Grief-stricken, even the look in your eyes is full of resentment. But you don't care. Wave the Chen's ring into the palm of his hand. Divine sense explores inside. Unsurprisingly, the innate mysterious bead is among them, and also found the remnant soul. Hide in this ring,